Hey, good morning to uh, all the viewers and everyone out there. I'm Rex, okay? I'm from Singapore. Okay, uh, this is, I will call it very impromptu, uh, and then I'll call it a very special call video lah, that I want to do some, I'll do a record lah, to share with my gaming family lah, that from WOS or the what else what uh, game they play lah. Okay, so this is called a special business opportunity for DEU families and also state 1125. Okay, it just crossed my mind. We play games and then we use Discord to communicate. We share information about the games due to every state or every server, right? Beside NAPS and NAP are different, right? So mostly the top 10 or top 20, right? Will decide what are the rules and regulations. So, I'm looking, we are using Discord, to communicate, to share information. Yeah, because I love Discord. Yeah, because when I play the games, beside like Clash of Kings, all this. So we also use Discord for communication, especially during big war. Okay, like BIA of Brothers in Arms in our games. So I'm thinking, hey, can I share what I'm doing in Singapore? And then some of those good opportunities that I reap money or I earn money from. All right, and then maybe you can use Discord as a communication platform. All right, so that we can help each other lah. And we can see we have state 1125 Discord for communication with all the users. That is in state 1125. We have individual alliance chat chat. So the leaders, the R5 and the R4, and all the members that's playing, can communicate, and then we can derive directions, we can derive strategies, and then the do and don't. We can report offenders, uh, the roach players. So I'm thinking, hey, actually, Discord can be used in another way. What if we can use this communication platform for gaming? Hey, to do business or to share things. Of course, the decision making is up to you lah. So, I want to do this special video to actually to further explain. But I think yesterday lah, uh, mommy have helped me to create a room. But sometimes through text, maybe people think that is let me get my idea wrong. Okay, I'm not trying to promote anything. I'm not trying to influence you to do anything. I'm sharing some good news, or I'm sharing something, or there's a potential lah. Or we're going to discuss together whether is there a potential, you know, about what I'm doing. Okay, maybe a little background lah. I'm just a like, normal person like you. Okay, we constantly looking for ways. Okay, for me lah, because I'm to, to actually to earn money, to earn money. All right, and then we know that life after COVID-19, everyone went through a period of stagnant. Okay, many industries, have been hit, yeah, because we are locked down worldwide because of these viruses. So we can see that sometimes uh, human our body are weak against certain new viruses, and then the medicine world or the doesn't have the cure, and then it can be a very dramatic or disastrous. You can see uh, SARS or COVID-19, take away a lot of lives. Yeah, because our life science or our uh, you know current uh, medicine doesn't have a cure or doesn't have a solution for that at the very moment. Of course, now we have lah. Huh? We take the immunization, jabs, all these. So after COVID-19, I think the whole world, a lot of people start to become health aware. So we are thinking that if our health are really affected, whether is it small scale or the big scale, like what SARS and uh, COVID-19 brings, it can be very disastrous. So a lot of health supplements, even in Singapore, even for me now, I used to be a smoker and cutting down on smoking. So I also want to explore, right, areas into health and these supplement industries. Before that, I was actually a normal uh, civil workers, normal employees like everyone, right? I work for the airport. Okay, used to be a aviation security officer. All right, check in, check out to ensure people are safe in the airport. Yeah. So so after that, I went to other jobs as well. Um, but I was actually in the F&B industries, social media, this as well. So I did a lot of odd jobs, and then finally understand that I'm a person that I like to talk, I like to share things. All right, so just I think coincident. I meet someone, a customer that introduced me to many good uh, opportunity windows. So now I have multiple income sources. Okay, and mostly are home based. So I can have the freedom of my time. All right. Of course, for for keeping, you see, for keeping daily expenses of this. So I have other commitment lah, like my bistro. Yeah, I have a little bistro that joint venture with friends. So that helps me to keep my daily expenses in check. Yeah, yeah. So really, time management, financial management need to do because it helps a lot. So there are times that because we don't earn enough, so we have to really plan well. So I think everybody wants to have good income, very good income. Employees income or paycheck income is just one method. I think everybody, even in another side, I'm from Singapore, lah. Like most of you are from other countries. So your market or your countries or your economy, you have your own ways of earning a living. I'm not going to touch that, right? Here I'm sharing what works for me, uh, what works for me and my team, and then wow, I can never imagine working together as a team. Uh, it is good, like how we run DEU and also State 1125. Oh, there are times where people agree, the times that where people don't agree, right? So you look at State 1125, we have Overlord, you know, he has good uh, point, but not many people can accept that. Yeah, but we still move on. That's what people say. For the future, for the sake of State 1125, we push on. We push the thing on. So same like here. Why people believe in opportunity will work and they push on and then they see results. And so why people can success in one opportunities, why people cannot. So actually, I will say that it's not the matters of how much money we make. It is whether do you believe it, and then when you believe it, would you work for it? You know, like those who work for it in our games, you can see our villa going. We don't talk about people who put money lah. We talk about not many people can put money ma, right? In playing the games. So we some sport like for me I small amount lah, small amount lah. So we still need to put some money. So to mean that earning money is like if you believe it and you enjoy, and then and then we have a group of friends, so we go for it. So now to cut the whole thing short, all right, I'm going to share about this special business opportunity. Actually, it's just a new idea because of Discord. Yeah, normally how I run my business, my this life science business is actually not on internet. It's basically meeting people, we share. People that come to my bistro, yeah. So we have a chat. So they will ask me, hey, what are you doing? We'll chat. So from there, we opens up, we share what we are doing, and then when people want to know more, then we will arrange a meeting appointment over a cup of coffee. Uh, then we share. So those who accept the ideas, they will join lah. They will come in lah. Yeah. So those who find that it's not for me, and then of course we remain as friends, as things like this. So it's the same thing here. Yeah. This is just a opportunity sharing. So if you felt that after listening, and then you felt that maybe it can work, all right, maybe it can work. Because a lot of time is to understand more. Number one is to understand more, to understand why it can be done. Not so much about right or wrong. It's rather that does it suit you? Can you do? A lot of time is that you must give a try lah. Or it's just like we have a cup. Okay, I have coffee lah, so my cup a bit dirty. So a lot of time when we look at opportunity is that our cup is very full. A lot of our knowledge, we have our commitment down here. So if our cup is full, we don't empty. We don't open our mind. We don't empty. We cannot fill up any more water. So we need to empty our cups and to understand. When people say cannot, but why these people can? You know, we are also equally built, right? We have a brain, we have hand, all this. Why other people can earn good money? Why can't we? The opportunity window is for everybody, especially now. Uh, we are living in this era, in this generation, where information is just at hand. Like for example, you can see my background, right? YouTube, internet is a big place where we can do our own research to find out more, and then based on our knowledge, we start to analyze whether yes or no. Here, we're not going to debate. I'm not a scientist. I'm not going to debate to tell you what is this. I'm sharing is that why got this got to do with us if we get involved, and how we get involved, how we make use of this opportunity to help us earn more money. And if one day you're talking about passive income, if one day that we cannot work anymore for our health as a human okay, of course everybody want to stay healthy that's why I'm into this business, right? So I find that this business is good because I promote health, so my health awareness increases, so I start to changes myself, right? I don't used to wake up early, sleep early. Yeah, now I do sleep early. Yeah, play some game, rest a while. Yeah, sometimes I also cannot sleep because of things, so I still have. So I'm adjusting myself. Yeah, to live healthily. Okay, I'm planning to quit smoking end of this year. Hope I can do it. Huh? A lot of determination to start to get healthy. Yeah. So some changes because when knowledge increase, you start to aware, and then plus my age, I also want to live longer lah. So that I can see my children grow up and then things like this. Now, we know that in order to earn money, we need to work. Whether we are employees, we are businessmen, we are a business owner, okay, or we are involved in a system, right? We all need to work. It's only thing that how we work. Let's say if one day we cannot work, okay, or how much time that this work come to us? Who don't want to stay at home and then money keep coming in? I think nobody reject more money lah. So we want to have. So there are many people today that beside having a job, they do look for opportunities that they can do. Or the easy way or the most common will be doing some investment, uh, maybe stock and shares. I don't touch, I don't play. Uh, I'm somebody that it's not right or wrong. It's the choice that I make. Okay, I believe to do something that I can visualize. That means I know I do A, B, C, D. End of the day, I will have a goal. Something that I can be in control of the situation. That means how much I want to make, what kind of life I want to live, I decide. I have information that I decide. So in my team also like this. I say we're just using this platform to help us reach our goal. While many others opportunities is that okay, it's either a short term, you have to be there. Constantly you have to be there. You have to spend 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hours to be there. Yeah. Like why I don't choose stock and share all these things, even though now a lot of people say, oh, it's very easy, just put money only because got software to control. Yeah. But you still need to use your handphone or sit in front of computers. You still have to do fact find yourself. Okay. You have to be there to activate your account. Yeah, you have to be there. You don't do, you don't earn. You don't enter the market, you don't come out of the market, you cannot earn. Yeah, right. So I'm not saying that is not good. It's not suitable for me. But why I get involved in this stem cell industries or life science industries? Because it has an opportunity for me to build a passive income by the work I put in, by the work I put in, and it takes time to build this network. It takes time to communicate. It takes time. You see, this is a we call a networking company. Uh, 17 years in Singapore. Okay, Asia. I think most people will know it. I believe most people know the company, know the products. But if you are not involved in the company, in the activities, you may not know the truth. There are people say that you cannot do. This is not suitable. This is not for me. But those who believe it and they put in the effort, today they have a life changing. And to me, I feel it's good because I help people to gain health. They consume the products, they get healthier, and then and if they get involved in the business, they also earn good income. We become friends. Yeah, we came to get out together to drink coffee, do all these things. So I'm thinking, hey, if I can do it offline, can I do this online? I think there are other people who do online lah. How they do, I don't know. I do not know lah. Oh, for me, I just want to give a try. Oh, because a lot of things need to consider. Because let's say now we get involved in business. Okay, if you get involved, how I'm going to mentor, how I'm going to share, how I bring we call people who instead of uh, having offline meetings, meeting at coffee shop, eating things, and then now I'm moving on to online platform. Okay, and then uh, it is a it is a commitment to make sure it works. All right, because these products need a lot of knowledge sharing. So this knowledge uh, is not 1 day, 2 days. Now, wow, you may think that while I want to earn this money, I must study again. I have my field of work lah. I don't want to be so hectic. No, 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 no. It's pretty very easy because along the way you have zero knowledge. As long as what I share, let's say this cup, you know what empty, you keep empty your cup. You learn a bit day by day. Nobody can pump in because this is still something that the future is great. The future is actually very big. And then why this future is big? Why this potential is infinity? Okay, I will share with you later. Okay, I'm not a professional broadcaster, game, joke, all this. So here I will organize it. So I will break it in a few in a few portions. First, I will share with you why I felt that this market is very big. It has a future. Second is that you, all right? Why are you looking for opportunity today? Are you looking for something that it has the potential? Is practical. Yeah. If today I can show you something that you can have both health and wealth just by your little commitment per day, like how we play the games, 1 hour also can, 2 hours also can, and then at the back of while I'm offline, at the back we have a whole families that's helping you, that warn you, that tells you, they give you information. Like for example, I'm with DEU. It's not every hours I'm online, right? Now, my son just got some sickness, sick on the face, and then I'm not as active as before, but still we are in the same family. We have our home, so we just need to balance our time. Then looking at the game, why I want to introduce this, because hey, I'm already 40 plus. I meet people that's 50. I meet people that's 60. Hey, we are all I think also around the same ages. So maybe this one is really good news to everybody. I think stem cell therapy or stem cells is not something that is new. Okay, but this is something that is really uproar now. Many people, if you search real way, if you search per tier percentiles, you can find that there are a lot of good and bad news about these products. But the question is, we are 17 years. Good news, bad news, or whatsoever. Hey, every year we hit our target. Every year our profit is increasing. And every year we are opening new countries. I mean, we're moving to new countries. We are in Malaysia, we are in Japan, we are in Philippines, we are in Vietnam, we are in Colombia, China. I'm just thinking if really what people says about uh these products cannot do lah. It's a fraud, it's a scam, you know, because these people doesn't get involved. They cannot agree. So we also know that if you look into YouTube's, we have a lot of news, even government step in, because something that's consumer, all right, it's consumer, yeah. But those are not, those things that happens are not maybe it's that not the right way. I'm not the expert. I don't want to comment on that. Yeah, but so far, so this opportunity, this business works. It's only whether can we see it. Whether we want it. Okay, do you want something, and then it's so easy to achieve. I have seen many people that cannot talk. I have seen aunties, in Singapore, who cannot talk, who never they just give a call. Hey, I got something new. I'm going to explore a business. You want to join me? Friends follow his friends. Come to listen to the seminars. Come to listen to the whole seminars. Share. Oh, so you pick up people along the way. But people choice. You don't force. You feel it's good. You want to do, then you come. You know the one is fine. So along the way, you come. So that's why it takes times. Okay. There are many others company out there. Okay. Those who believe it works for them. It depends on your. Okay, now there are few facts that this thing works. Number one, I go direct. Number one, there's few facts. This thing works. Why it works for me? Because number one, women like to look beauty. Women like to maintain their looks, especially celebrities. You know, famous people. We put the health aside first, because there are a lot of good things about this. So when people take stem cells, a lot of people went to Switzerland, or they do injection or whatsoever, botox, whatever. So there is this one. So there is a need. So woman needs. So when woman needs, they spend money on all kind of products, even buy product outside, whether inject lah or whatsoever lah. So this product can help. How about men? Last time men maybe don't like to look young. I'm 47, 48. Look at me. Do I look like, you know? Because I'm taking this product myself. All right. So we also want to look young, handsome. Right now, we put the health aside. Men also go to beauty salon. We also buy facial. We also buy things. Yeah. Not talking about products like perfume. Last time I can't afford all this good branding stuff because we don't have the right method to earn money. And now when I do this, I can afford it. I can even save up. I can afford. Eh, wow! I gain health. I look younger. Yeah, and then I also have some good commission for just sharing. Being a distributor. Hey, why not? Why not? Oh, I got time. I have now you see in my house I got this system. Broadcasting. I can play games. Okay, I can spend time with my family. So all of a sudden I have time already. I don't need to be stressed out. Last time when I have bistro, or when I was working in as a aviation security officer, to earn more money is to work overtime, 12 hour shift, ma. Yeah, yeah. My son need this. Walao eh. Must do overtime. So most people laugh at that. This one I just try. You see, and then it works. Then bistro, sometimes headache. Wow, the target not hit every day. F&B line, you cannot assume that every day have the same amount of income on. It depends on your customer, whether they come or don't come. Of course, you are regular lah, but regular also don't every day come. But every day you come drink, so they have to go to different places. So the flow runs, but still can survive lah. One day earning 1 2K or this. Last time very concerned because we have overheads, and I have to be there morning, day. But when I have extra incomes, I balance it up. Yeah, I don't have to worry anymore. I can use the money from here and then put it there and just balance things up. Yeah. So, you know, Yeah, no, sometimes income the record, no record, you know everything we record lah. That means I can afford whatever I want right now, lah, no headache. But you give more lah, because along the way people share, my team share, so they start to grow, and then of course you have more commission, yeah, you have more overriding, yeah, like sales like that lor. So women like to look pretty, stay look good, right? You don't have to have wrinkles. Yeah, so no, a lot of people like my wife. Wow, I look at the table, so many products. Mascara. You know, so this is, but for men, you like to stay young, you like to stay look handsome, you like to stay strong. Yeah. Uh, we want to exercise a bit. We want to maintain our looks. Yeah, I'm not fat. Huh? Now, how about income? Who don't want to have more money? So this company is very loving, and then the founders is also set by examples. And then this company not only have good products, it has a good culture. I've never seen a company that so involved in education, really. So it doesn't mean that you don't have people to bring. Uh, you 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 you, you don't need to go to the company. So every week I will go there once. Before that, I was listening lah. Until our friends come in, and now I'm giving seminars. Yeah. So I have to understand a lot of people got different needs. So today is that how you look at things. Uh, So we have this huge market. The market means that the need of health, the need of supplements are there. There are people out there looking for all these needs. But now we know, but how to get involved? Almost, I think everybody will get old one day. You know, how about people who fall sick? Okay, now I have to make clarification. All right, as I share in the Discord group, you know, a lot of people misunderstood. These stem cell therapies. It is not miracle in a way that everything can cure. You must know what the stem cell does. It replenish, replace, broken cells. You know, replenish dead cells. Because our body get old, okay, we can't reproduce enough cells to maintain a daily processes. That's why we get old. So we take stem cells in a safe way. Before I say why fertility stem cells are good to take, you know, you won't feel anything if you're healthy lah. I mean lah, you won't feel anything, but you will feel things like you feel energetic, all these things, because this is some of the effects of stem cells. You must consume, then you know lah, or you never consume. So far, nobody have side effect. How their side effect is stem cells. It's not inject. Inject you worry. The brain cell you put behind all this also a lot of time. If you take yours, sometimes it may not work that way, or the position, the position where you took. So this is need a lot 100% accuracy, because talking about taking A and to B, accuracy must be there. So our body like may have some fault already. So as long as you consume, it's safe. Yeah, because it's not a drug, it's a supplement. And then we have a lot of testimony from our team, all this. Singaporean are like that. I don't have any effect. I don't see anything that will not commit. Singaporean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about your. I mean, you all are Singaporean like that one. Very direct one. You say something so good, okay lor, books or not? Okay lor, I try lor. Good, then I believe Not good, sorry lah, bullshit one. Not real. This is the culture of Singapore. Singapore. And not everybody that do this business like me. We went to internet to find information on this. No, not me. I take 1-2 years to really go into to find out. Hey, actually there's a big of stem cell, blood test, all these things is ongoing because there is something good out there. And then it's only thing now, a lot of things about stem cell therapy we do not know. So a lot of discovery coming out. The only thing that they cannot set yes and no is because the good and bad is actually balancing. All right, if you actually look into stem cell, you cannot deny that it does helps. There are cases where a lot of diseases are being cured because of stem cell. But this is called the direct one, not the direct one. Right, but this is intake. Now, in terms of businessman, in terms of earning money, the market must be big. So that give the demand. Who don't get old, especially at this era, we have more old folks because of the pioneer generation. Here we talk about pioneer generation are those generation after World War II, 1940 something. So this batch is getting old. So this batch is getting old. There are people who have a lot of money. They take advantage of the opportunities. Now what they are looking for, they already got lifestyle. They have money. They have good life, health. They want to live longer. Everybody want to live longer. So is it a huge market? And when time comes, people get older. So this thing is ongoing, infinity one. So the market is big. And we have women who want to look pretty, but they don't want to eat so many things. Before I go to the product and the business of how we make, is that we first must see, is it big or not? People want or not? Is it a product that people want? Is it something that can really solve a problem, solve an issue? 17 years in the market, if this product doesn't help people, you think a Singapore company, if you got friends from Singapore, you ask around, any company that can last more than 5 years, 10 years, very hard. Even my bistro only less than 2 years. And a lot of business open, close, open, close, open, close. Only those oriental business that selling parts, you know, they do. Not all can maintain. Can from small company all the way maintain. And every year earn profits. Don't talk about COVID-19. We're making profit even during the era. And we're expanding. Why? I don't know. No, you tell me. Okay. So I see this as a very big market, and the market won't die off because the demand is there. Now, you may ask me, if my this stem cell product is so good, why don't I put on the shelving? Then I can sell more. I mean the normal e-commerce system. There's a reason why the company don't do that is because number one, the distributor or the marketing company that is not from our team, is not from this company. What are they looking at? They're looking at profit. They're looking at the sales volume. Right? I'm talking about business model. They are not in our team. They don't understand our product. They just put the thing down there and chuck. A lot of product is put on there and then chuck it at the shelf. Maybe beginning when you do a lot of marketing, social media, everything, or people where go and buy. So constant marketing has to be done. But these people are not users. Number one, they just selling product. So many product on the shelf, especially you're talking about health supplement. You go to your pharmacy, you go to outside GNC or whatsoever. There's so many. Every product they say they are the best, they are good. How? You put out there, how do you assure that the thing moves? Number one. Number two, this product have different volume of intake, depends on what are the needs. So you still need us as a distributor. You need a health consultant to be a health consultant. All right, and then we advise you along the way how to use, how to take all these things. We have two products. One is per year for intake. Another one is for external. We have one, and we have one product for intake. We have one product for external. That's all for the past 17 years. Imagine that only one product, different edition. Oh, now we're at our 7th edition, and then we're not earning, we're not making losses. We are expanding. 17 years expanding. What kind of a company do that? I never meet in my life. A lot of things up and down. Other stream of business up and down. So the company is strong, the company is stable. Number one. Number two. So we have a big market already. Now how can I get involved? Okay, before I move on, I'm going to show you why there's a future, and then if I can hook it up with your using Discord, then we can discover more. So let's sit back and watch these short videos.
Allison Carr, Rob Waddell, Desiree Ramirez, Paul Wagle. All four enjoy productive, active lives, and they all had their lives saved or dramatically transformed by a stem cell transplant. Allison's body was crippled by multiple sclerosis, Rob's with kidney disease. Desiree suffered excruciating pain from sickle cell, and Paul almost died from cancer. To see them thrive today is why scientists, researchers, and doctors have dedicated their lives and billions of dollars to stem cell research.
Ultimately, biomedical research is about developing better ways of caring for people who have pain and injury and disease.
The earliest indications of adult stem cells came back in the early 1900s.
There were more clues that our body had these flexible cells, repair kits, if you will, from survivors of the atomic bomb blasts.
Then in the 1950s, doctors discovered they could cure some forms of cancer with stem cells from bone marrow.
So there's a great history and many applications for blood and marrow-derived repair. Things like leukemias, anemias, and so on. Autoimmune diseases has seen an explosion in terms of successful treatments. There's some really interesting things where they've been using adult stem cells and restore vision. But the ones that tend to fire up people's imaginations more are when you start to repair a spinal cord injury, stroke repair.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Now with adult stem cell applications, being able to get that person up, walking, living a full life.
The extraordinary treatments listed by Dr. Prentice were achieved using adult stem cells, harvested from bone marrow, umbilical cord blood, or the patient's own mature body. But just before the turn of the 21st century, scientists made a breakthrough with a new kind of stem cell. Named embryonic stem cells because they were harvested from human embryos, these stem cells had seemingly unlimited potential to create any organ and treat any disease.
There is all sorts of excitement, and you can look back and understand why. The idea was these are cells which can make lots of different kinds of tissues.
The expectations for embryonic stem cells when they were first grown successfully in the laboratory, which was 1998, were astronomical.
But with the excitement came a sobering realization. To advance embryonic stem cell research, scientists learned that the embryos would be destroyed in the process of harvesting the stem cells. This created a moral and ethical dilemma for doctors and the scientific community. The research was allowed to continue, but after 20 years, the ethical problem wasn't even the biggest challenge.
Some scientists thought their amazing flexibility would be a good target to get them and try and use for clinical treatments. But as it turns out, they're very hard to control. They're hard to tame, if you will, to produce the type of cell replacement for a damaged tissue.
The problem is, embryonic stem cells like to grow too much. Whenever scientists try to coax them to just grow a certain type of damaged cell or tissue, they grow uncontrollably.
They tend to form tumors instead of forming the type of tissue you want.
And those tumors are malformations of multiple different kinds of tissues. They're called teratomas. That feature is their biology. That's what they do. They make lots of different things and out of the environment of the embryo, but they do it in very bizarre and problematic ways.
Dr. Shirley likens it to asking a home builder to come into your house and repair a plumbing issue. You'd think the builder would know how to fix a leak, but all he knows how to do is build from scratch.
They come into your house and make all kinds of stuff you don't even need, right? You have plumbing going out your window. That builder, if you said, I want you to build me a new house, well, that's what they'd be able to do. But you come in and put them in your house for your one problem, it's a disaster.
Hundreds of millions of research dollars have been poured into embryonic stem cell research over the past 20 years. And while some advances have been made in basic research and involving lab animals, every time stem cells derived from embryos are transplanted into humans, the coveted breakthrough treatments have failed.
The promise was we were going to get cures and therapies from this. The problem with embryonic stem cell research is that that statement wasn't true. As long as people were talking about putting those cells into people's bodies because they can't renew.
There are no published scientific papers that document and validate an actual success with embryonic stem cells.
Many researchers continue to look for the key to unlock the potential of embryonic stem cells, but some have found the ethical and moral issues too troubling to ignore. One is Dr. Tara Sander Lee. As a researcher, she was able to find ethical alternatives to working with questionable cell lines, but she still had to face the issue in her personal life.
I myself actually had problems with infertility and had gone through in vitro fertilization. And I learned about this technique called pre-implantation genetic diagnosis, or PGD, in which families that were undergoing in vitro fertilization could have their embryos undergo genetic testing. And if they determined that they didn't like the genotype of that child, they would discard them or they would be donated to research where then they would be destroyed. It was devastating to me because to me, every embryo from day one was precious.
Paul Wagle is a clinical ethicist for a major Midwestern hospital system and brings a unique perspective. As a child, he had to endure chemotherapy and treatment for leukemia, not once, but twice. The second time, he received an adult stem cell transplant from umbilical cord blood.
What adult stem cell transplants given me was an opportunity to experience life.
Wagle says the ethical question affects much more than just researchers and scientists.
Ethics is always fun when it's theoretical, but when you're confronted with the patient that it actually affects, it's gut-wrenching. At what cost are we willing to find these cures or potential cures from embryonic stem cells? Do we want to live in a world where, the ends justify the means and that we can do anything as long as it has good outcomes, where we can sacrifice one person for another, where we can enslave one person so that another person can be free?
Being born in this country as an African American and having grown up and lived through my life here, racism has always been a part of it. That's what we're doing. We're basically saying some humans get to decide what happens to other humans without their permission for the benefit of themselves.
Ironically, Wagle, the ethicist, says he sees the question not just from his moral view, but from his understanding of science as well.
After conception, there is a physiological difference between the preceding cells. This physiological difference is recognized by biology by calling it a completely different name. It's called a zygote. And if we left that zygote to natural, healthy, normal circumstances, this zygote will become a walking, talking, feeling human person. And who am I to obstruct that natural process? Who am I to play God and to say that this cycle is not appropriate for that particular individual?
A heated debate between opponents and supporters of embryonic stem cell research erupted quickly and has continued for years. But in 2006, a Japanese scientist and his team made a breakthrough that seemed to eliminate the ethical question from the stem cell debate. Dr. Shinya Yamanaka discovered induced pluripotent stem cells, or iPS cells.
He found that he could add some factors to an ordinary cell, not any stem cell, just an ordinary cell like a skin cell, and induce them, persuade them, if you will, reprogram them to look and act like an embryonic stem cell.
Induced pluripotent stem cells. What do? They do everything that embryonic stem cells can do, but they don't come from embryos. And no embryo is destroyed in order to make them.
Dr. Yamanaka was awarded a Nobel Prize for his groundbreaking work, but the father of two said his motivation was much more personal. He said, "When I saw the embryo, I suddenly realized there was such a small difference between it and my daughters. I thought, we can't keep destroying embryos for our research. There must be another way." In just 15 years, the study of iPS cells has led to a number of discoveries in drug testing and basic research, even a few early treatments in humans that appear promising. Dr. Sander Lee sees the scientific community moving away from embryonic stem cell research.
So scientists follow the best science, NIH funds the best science, and it's clear that the most money is going to adult stem cells and induced pluripotent stem cells.
Today, of the almost $1.6 billion spent on all stem cell research, iPS and adult stem cells make up 80% of the funding. Embryonic, only 20%.
So I think the end is in sight for embryonic. There's still going to be some people that want to hang on to it, but if we're focused on the patients and we're focused on new treatments, it's going to be the adult stem cells and the iPS cells that are going to continue to move to the fore.
And in the next 20 years, I see more optimization in the generation and delivery of adult stem cell therapies. We're going to be obtaining more answers about how to optimize this therapy, and it's only going to improve and get better and save more lives.
So we understand that everybody, even including me, all right, along my 2 years, a lot of doubts and questions about the effectiveness of stem cells and whether does it really works. I think I'm not a scientist. Okay, I'll just put it as a human point of view. So if I am looking for alternative and my body got issues, all right, if I see all the hospitals, all the doctors, and then there's no positive news or things to move on, all right. Example, we're talking about right? We're talking about um, a patient or friends that's going through really disastrous diseases, okay, or those who are going through pain, okay, they want something to relieve them. They're going to try all kinds of solutions, all kinds of ways just to get that pain away. They're looking for solution that works. So as what I say, humor is very direct. If it works for me, then it is a miracle to me. Yeah, but that doesn't prove that it's only on personal ground. Yeah. So why most governments they don't approve or support, because they can't. Yeah, they have communities with different voices. They have to strike a balance, or they have to say something that the public, will want to hear, maybe. All right. So they have to look for the destructive. They have to balance up between good and bad. It's just how we play this take 1125. We cannot be very aggressive on certain rules and regulations. Thus, our people is able to accept it or not. So if we push on, so we're bound to have people that have grudges, that we you talk about lawbreakers, so we set our rules. So in the real world, it's also like this. So people who go through the stem cell therapies, they use it, it work for them. All right, is to them is their savior, to them is their solutions of it, and then they will recommend it. For me, is that if I use this product, I find it's good, I will share, I will recommend it. If I watch movies, it's good, it's nice, because I like it. You may not like it. So when I share with you, you don't like it. No, I'm not into this type of movies. So this is pretty normal. So there will be a group of people that can accept it. There'll be a group of people who can't accept it. So we just want to find people. We just keep sharing. We just want to find people that can accept the ideas, can accept the solutions. They use it. It works for them. They join communities. It's always like this. Yeah, the flock of the same bird will fly together. If you're not with them, then you're not with them. So in the business world, it's like this. We have opportunities. We talk to another parties. If they agree, they come to a mutual terms, and thing moves on. Same thing here. So every day is a war. If we will face a lot of noses. We will feel a lot of rejection. But end of the day, we will be still there. Even you can see the these stem cells therapies, they are good, they are bad. Yeah, our bodies, things like this. So those, but we will also look at the good point. We don't keep looking at the negative. Why these type of clinical research is going on? Because they're bound to have some good there. And then we know that if there's a breakthrough, it's going to benefit the whole human race. Yeah, this is one thing about this. Let's put it aside. So showing this is that there is a future of stem cells, and stem cell therapies is moving forward for things that's positive, because it does help, it does save lives. Yeah, it depends how you consume it, how you use it. And then this one thing about stem cells. And then I'm going to show you another videos that's coming out. Okay, why this company going to stem cells, because it's looking at the future of the potential of this. And for the past 17 years, we have helped millions of people changing their lives, regardless health or wealth. And there are millions of people who gain both health and wealth. Rex here today is just starting, you know, coming 3 years in there. So we want to share so more and more people can benefit from it. So let's sit back and watch the next videos, okay, about the history of stem cells. And then,
have you ever wondered what the history of stem cells are? Just how long have we been talking about or researching stem cells? Well, the answer might surprise you. After doing some research, I found out that in the 1800s, in the early 1800s, scientists would talk about, and these are just, of course they're not working with stem cells yet, but they questioned, where do cells come from? Like, they understood that cells made up the bodies, and different cells, obviously different cells made up bodies, and where did those cells originate from? So they came up with a term called ancestor cells. And ancestor cells are pretty much equivalent to today's term of stem cells, where all cells come from. When you fast forward throughout history, one of the very interesting things that people don't really know about is that in 1945, when the atomic bombs go off in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, so many of the population become irradiated, and radiation damage or irradiation causes a whole slew of complications and can often lead to death. So Japanese doctors began to take bone marrow out of healthy people and giving it to irradiated patients. And guess what? A lot of them ended up getting well. And so I think at that time they probably thought, oh, there's something magical about this bone marrow, but they weren't quite sure what it was. Well, fast forward to now. Every year in the United States, there are over 18,000 bone marrow transplants performed. So you've probably heard bone marrow transplants being given to cancer patients and also used in autoimmune conditions and whatnot. The bone marrow, now we know, contains a very specific stem cell called a hematopoietic stem cell. Now, hematopoietic stem cells create blood, different kinds of blood cells, white blood cells, red blood cells, platelets, that sort of thing. In those kinds of indications, it proves that it's a very good cell. But how about all the other tissues? How about all the other conditions that we're worried about, like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's and osteoarthritis and musculoskeletal issues? Like, where do all of those cells come from? Researchers were looking for a cell that could do much more, that could do those kinds of functions, because we were interested in not just blood, but sort of other cell types. And so that's when the idea of finding a pluripotential cell came to being. So pluripotential or pluripotent means plural, so many, potentials, right? So there's like lots of different cell types that a cell can become. And so naturally, when they're thinking, what stem cell would have the best potential, they naturally went to the embryo. The human embryo is an incredible thing because it's life just beginning, right? And those embryonic stem cells will end up becoming an entire human being one day. So of course the potential is 100% because it could become any cell type of the body. This is why scientists were so excited about the thought of using embryonic stem cells. In 1998, a team led by James Thompson from the University of Wisconsin in Madison became the first team to actually make embryonic stem cells. They were the first successful documented case of doing that. So ever since then, the excitement for embryonic stem cells was great. At the same time, there were ethical debates. The ethical usage of embryos became sort of a political, it turned into more of a political issue, and stem cells really had a hard time sort of overcoming that negative persona, if you will. In 2001, President George W. Bush announces that he's going to cut federal funding for embryonic stem cell research. Now, he didn't cut all federal funding, but a lot of it. And till this day, there are people who believe that he really halted or did a disservice to the field of stem cells. But in my opinion, as I look back on the events that have occurred, it forced scientists to look for other sources, other potential sources of cells. Could we find great stem cells, great pluripotential cells from not necessarily an embryo? Well, that leads to 2006. Dr. Yamanaka and Takahashi, they create iPS cells. And iPS cells are embryonic cells. Essentially, they can do anything an embryonic stem cell can, but they actually are derived from adult sources. So an adult source is any cell that exists in an adult body. And so you don't have to go to an embryo anymore. These kinds of advances, and by the way, they won a Nobel Prize for that. That couldn't have happened if we as a scientific community weren't challenged to find other options and other avenues to be able to get our work done. In addition, don't forget the adult stem cell world as well, which is really the world we live in. And this is what stem cell research looks like today. So fast forward all these years, look at where we are today. Adult stem cells are widely used. Unfortunately, in some cases, a little too widely used. You probably have heard about stem cell treatments on the radio, and everywhere you go, you probably hear about it. But the reality is, when it comes to an FDA-approved cell-based therapy, it still does not exist yet, not in the United States. And you're probably wondering why. Well, today I did a search to see how many stem cell clinical trials are happening in the United States. Now, these are active recruiting or not yet recruiting, but they're active trials. And I found over 1,000 trials. Now, if you took stem cells and you said, okay, well, the stem cell is a drug, that's a lot of different trials for one drug product. So I think that's evidence right there that the potential, the pluripotential of cells really exists. It's a real thing, and it's coming a lot faster than I think we're all anticipating. So now that we've taken a good look at the history of stem cells, shall we take a step into the future? What does the future of stem cell therapy look like? Well, if you look at things like transportation, look where it started and look where it is today. How about communication? Look where it was and look where it is today. For medicine, I believe that the same thing is going to happen. We're going to go from drugs, surgeries, traditional ways that we fix our bodies, just like we do our cars. You notice that you'll always take your car into the shop when you know there's a problem, right? We don't tend to do that beforehand. Same thing goes with our bodies, but this is going to change. What if I told you that the future of stem cell therapy is going to be using cells made in a facility just like this, and they're going to be implanted into people's knees so that it can help generate new cartilage so that we won't have to put foreign objects into our joints anymore? What if I told you that these same cells could be reimplanted in so that they could create new brain cells so that we wouldn't have to lose our memories to diseases like dementia and Alzheimer's? What if I told you that these same cells could go into the body and reduce inflammation and all that pain for patients who are suffering from diseases like rheumatoid arthritis and psoriasis? What if I told you that these same cells could even be used one day to protect you against diseases like COVID-19? Well, what if I told you it's not the future? It just isn't. Because it's actually the reality that we're living today. All of these instances are actually being used today. The cells we make here at Hope Biosciences are used in not only these, but other clinical trials to build a body of evidence that will justify the safe and efficacious use of these cells one day. I'll tell you something really exciting. The future of our healthcare and the way we're going to treat our bodies is going to look entirely different than in our parents' generation. Sorry, Mom and Dad. But we have a bright future ahead. Being able to utilize our own stem cells to help treat and prevent the very diseases that affect us today, it's not a dream, but it's a reality that's coming. And I hope that you'll be equally as excited for the future. Thanks, guys. See you soon.
Okay, so we can see something that why there are still people who believe in stem cell therapies. There is also the reason why this company is moving in the correct directions. Okay, we may not have the best whatever it is, because this type of thing, we don't have thing that's best, but we are constantly improving on our product coming in terms of additions. Later I'm going to show you particular percentiles and then what is the ingredients that we add on to this. Is a live cell. We have 5 to 6 technology that we use to put this into a capsules. So beside the intake of stem cells, not human, we are using something, we're using the stem cells, and then we have 17 others ingredients, which if you take one capsule, you are taking about 100 overs, good thing for your bodies. Yeah. So for now, I'm going to share with you our potato placentas. Okay. Maybe you heard about it. Okay. So maybe there are other friends that share with you, but what is actually their focus points about that? For me, is to try to explain to you as easy to understand as possible. Just like you know that stem cell therapy, we have a challenging down here. All right, is ongoing. There will be breakthrough. Yeah, just like in 2006, about iPS cells. Okay, so let me just share with you what is our stem cell therapy that works.
Edition. Be the master of your perfect life. Refined through unlimited trials, creating the perfect combination of healthcare and technology, seeking new breakthroughs, soaring to new heights. This is our mission and responsibility. Freeze-drying technology. Live cells can be preserved and maintained bioactive for 3 to 4 years. Nitrogen-filled technology prevents oxidation, which will make placenta live cells rancid. Enteric-coated technology withstands stomach acid, designed to dissolve in the small intestines, greatly increasing absorption efficiency. Emulsification technology allows larger molecules to be absorbed by the bile-chylomicron pathway. Bio-soft gel technology ensures that the effective ingredients dissolve rapidly in the small intestine, boosting the absorption rate of the bioactive nutrients. Every ingredient meticulously paired, specially selected to give you only the best for your health. Gathering, refining, transforming, cultivating. Your satisfaction is our determination. Dear Placenta, increased to 100:1 concentration in the 6th edition, an increase in concentration, giving you an extraordinary healthy life. At the forefront of cutting-edge technology, backed by extensive research and development, marine collagen peptides, 10 times better absorption. Through repeated trials in pursuit of the precise golden proportion, a unique masterpiece. The perfect union. Apple polyphenol, extracting the essence from 100 apples, anytime, anywhere. A nutritional powerhouse. Exceeding medical science's mission, experience the most premium care. Fucoidan, inhibiting damaged cell growth, regenerating the body's vitality. An innovative breakthrough in evolution, a revolution in health supplements. Nucleoclavum, unlocking the secrets of the body, rigorously maintaining, guaranteeing the most optimal condition for your health. Harnessing performance-proven ingredients, combining advanced technology. Pertia Placenta 6th edition, elevating us to a whole new level of healthcare. One capsule, defining a new era. Your trust boosted our faith and gave us courage. Giving you the best as always, double the care, transcending the passage of time.
Okay, so this is the 6th generation of our fertile placenta, right? The product that we do. Yeah, this is 1 year ago that I upload this. All right. So maybe at this point, let's show you my companies and what are those activities that this company they are doing part time, and then how it affects me. Yeah, both in health and wealth. Yeah, which I can afford. Things like this. I'm not showing that show off that how much money I have. All right, is that if you do it the right way, you follow it correctly. You can actually gain some. I'm not as very rich, but I can afford my life. Yeah. So let me just share with you these companies. Yeah, it's everything live right now. I'm just typing direct from. Okay, and then it's called Railway International. Actually, everything you can actually find it in the the YouTube. Yeah, everything actually in YouTube. So okay, so this is 1 year ago. We have our 15th anniversary gala dinners. All right. 6th edition. We have the 7 coming out right now. It's just a small bottle. Yeah, very small bottle. All right, and then you can see how you know big it is. Okay, I'm going to share with you about okay, we have a ranking system. Yeah, how I move the ranking system and how things. I hope this is in English, so that you can buy equal explanation. So this is how you earn the money. He's our founder.
坐在这里，让我回想起一开始加入直销这个行业的时候，当时去到任何会场，都会习惯性的选择坐在后排。当时没有责任，也没有任何任务，纯粹的是以普通观众、以观察者的身份，远远的观察会议的流程和内容。其实从这个距离，从这个角度，今天的我很难得的坐在这里，才真的发现，坐在这里的人呢，根本都观察不到什么。这就好像一个没有真正投入 RV 的人，在外面观察 RV 一样，根本都不能感受到真正参与 RV 的好处。各位朋友，如果接下来你有这样的机会，你来参加 RV 的活动，千万不要选择坐在这里，让我们替你安排你的座位，因为在 RV 为了体现你的重要性，你坐在会场里的什么地方是非常讲究的，那么对你来说也非常重要的。现在，让我带你们去做更好的位置。Let's go。现在我坐的位置跟刚才比较起来，靠近舞台非常的多，能够看到的视角也好很多。椅子上也贴着标签，只有某一些人能够被邀请坐在这里。这个区域会特别被隔离出来，特别靠近舞台。主要的原因是，坐在这里的人在某一个会议环节会被安排上台被表扬。是的，这里就是 VV 在过去3个月的时间段完成 Diamond Star 的领导人被安排的座位。坐在这里的人也代表他们在 VV 获得多少收入。然后趁这个千载难逢的机会，让我花一点时间讲解我们 VV 独一无二的表扬系统。首先是我们的 Diamond One Star 的领导人，需要在当月在他的组织双边完成最少15000新币的业绩，也就是最少3万的业绩。我想回在 VV 之前，在我做直销商的时候，要完成新币3万的业绩，对我们这种非常积极的直销商 都需要4、5个月的时间累积来完成，而且能够拿到这样的成绩，一场表扬会里也不会超过10个人。而瑞威来到今天，单单在过去3个月内，完成超过Diamond One Star的领导人超过2万个人。也就是说，今天如果能够在现场做会议，此刻我周遭就有这么多人。再靠近一点，坐在这里就是我们Diamond Two Star的领导人。这些人需要在当月，在他的组织双边都各完成一个Diamond One Star，也就是说，1个月最少也要有6万的业绩。意思也就是说，你的收入也会是最少Diamond One Star的1倍，就会被安排在Diamond One Star前面一点。而在 VV， 这些人也去到上万人的规模。当然，如果你的表现再好一点，在组织双边都各自完成最少1个Diamond Two Star， 就是说在当月平衡完成最少12万的业绩，你就是 VV 的Diamond Three Star。而基本上坐在这边的人都是算万的收入。而目前在整个 VV 国际能够完成Diamond Three Star 的领导人，在过去3个月也有4、5千人这么多。而Diamond Three Star 的位置，肯定的比One Star 和Two Star 还要靠前，看到舞台的视角也肯定会好很多。在这里，我真的非常感恩这群与众不同的领导人们，你们真的很了不起，你们的努力 VV 都看在眼里。所以 VV 人时常说，单要聚集Diamond Star 以上的领导人，在这个世界上能容纳的会场已经不多了。也就是因为多，虽然会被安排座位，但是被安排出来的座位，肯定也不可能是最好的。主要的原因是 Excuse me. Excuse me. 不要被别人遮住，成为第5坐前面。需要连续3个月，你一个人需要完成多过2个Diamond Three Star 以上的战绩，你就能成为 VV 的 Team Elite。这样说很简单，而真正要去完成它，绝对不是一件简单的事情。而这么困难的任务，在整个 VV 国际都超过1000位这样的领导人，他们都是 VV 的精英。VV 非常珍惜每一位 Team Elite 们，而来到 Team Elite 这个阶段内，会被分成5个阶级，分别是 Team Elite Bravo， 连续3个月都完成2个Diamond Three Star；Team Elite Phoenix 4个Diamond Three Star；Team Elite Monoceros 6个Diamond Three Star；Team Elite Aquila 9个Diamond Three Star， 以及连续3个月完成12个Diamond Three Star。VV 的 Team Elite Pegasus。目前 VV 最高的阶级，如果你在 VV 活动会场内看到穿着白色的西装或者礼服的领导人，他们就是我们 VV 最尊贵的 Team Elite Pegasus。到目前为止，在整个 VV Team Elite Pegasus 领导人有将近400位，他们的座位是整个会场正中间对着舞台，还要用围栏围着，完全被隔离出来的贵宾区域。在 VV 拥有着最尊贵的服务。从这里，你可能开始注意到了 V-Way 的某一些作风。对了 ，V-Way 一贯的作风就是，不管你在外面是多么了不起的人物，你来到 V-Way 的任何会场，也不会破例被安排到贵宾的座位，永远都不可能。我们 V-Way 只注重我们自己人，荣誉就应该给在 V-Way 真正做到的人，非常公平，没有例外。也就是说，每一个人都有同等的机会去争取。我们不敢说我们的会议水准是最好的，但是在目前市场上，要在外面找一个会议水准能跟我们比较的，你也未必找得到。也就是说，能坐在这种会议前排的领导人，是会得到真正的大荣誉，是被万众瞩目的，个个都是每一个人想要去模仿的对象。这也是我们 V-Way 最看重的事情，将会不惜代价的去坚守。好了，当你来到 Team Elite Backers 的阶段，将会被更细腻的区分不同 Team Elite Backers 之间的重量。那也就是在 Team Elite Backers 的称号后面加多一个数字，这个数字分别从1到9，而他们就是 Team Supreme。也就是说，当你是 Team Elite Backers 的时候，如果在你的组织内成功的培养一位 Team Elite Backers 出来，在你的 Team Supreme 的称号后面将会加入一个1的数字，你就会成为 Team Supreme Backers 1。如果在你的另一个个别组织内，如果又产生一位，数字就会变成2了。以此类推，如果你有9个个别组织都产生最少一位 Team Elite Backers， 你就是 Team Supreme Backers 9。而 V-Way 也会按照这个数字安排你的座位，以及你被表扬的顺序。数字越大，就越靠前，座位也就越正宗，身份当然也就越尊贵。讲到这里，跟大家介绍在 Team Supreme Backers 4个阶段里面，另一个区分彼此重量的设置，那就是光环系统。在一个 Team Supreme Backers 的组织内，如果出现一位 Team Supreme Backers 5以上，将会形成一个光环，而不同光环的颜色代表着组织内出现的 Team Supreme Backers 后面的数字。白色光环代表 Team Supreme Backers 5，黄色代表拥有 Team Supreme Backers 6，紫色 Team Supreme Backers 7，黑色我们叫做玄色光环，代表 Team Supreme Backers 8，而红色光环代表拥有一位 Team Supreme Backers 9。说到光环，也已经来到我们 V-Way 表扬系统的一个尾声了。他们已经是 V-Way 的栋梁支柱， V-Way 最尊贵无比的人物，而最后也是每一个 V-Way 人迈进的方向。所有 V-Way 人终极的目标，就是最后拥有9个光环，完成 V-Way 最至高无上的称号 Recordship of Honor。这个人的座位将会跟别人不一样，得到整个 V-Way 国际最顶级的尊崇，很难得的，也很高兴能趁这个机会，通过这样的方式来介绍 V-Way 引以为傲的表扬制度。由于今天时间的限制，今晚 是绝对无法表扬所有完成阶级的领导人。所以在这里，我代表瑞威国际全体同仁，恭喜在过去3个月完成 Diamond Star、Team Elite、Team Supreme 的所有领导人，感谢你们对瑞威的爱戴和支持。再一次的恭喜你们，我为你们的成就感觉到很骄傲。今晚的表扬环节从 Team Supreme Pegasus 6开始，我们把它分为登、峰、造极4个章节。他们是真正登上瑞威顶峰的一群领导人，瑞威真正的强者。
登峰之行，山高海阔，一笔精致，稳健一步。人生如同登山，步步踏上目标。在这个与天相连的连绵群山中，发光发热。攻顶以前，归零重启，没有人能够一步登天。靠不断付出，用行动证明，敢于承担，珍惜眼前所有。这是他的启程。Team Supreme Pegasus 6 Fifth N， 重复攀爬，卯足全力，东山再起，砥砺前行，坚持不懈，就会拥抱成功，排除万难，相依相偎，往峰顶前进。这是他的冲刺。Team Supreme Pegasus 6 Wun Dong Gong， 挥洒汗水，并肩同行，跨越绝境，释放无限能量，另有生机。精准导向，激发组织全面动力，无畏无惧，步步登顶，收获胜利。这是他的跨越。Team Supreme Pegasus 5 One Ring 林金营。领导人在瑞威掀开了新的事业篇章。你们全心的相信与投入，你们付出了时间与精神，创造了一个个奇迹。用心分析瑞威的文化，用情分享自己的故事，用力协助和培育下线。你们在舞台上绽放光芒，这是属于你们的荣耀，属于强者的光荣成就。肯定领导人的无限价值，是瑞威的真情实意。你们是我们志同道合的核心战友。你们值得最高荣誉的表扬。感恩你们的全力以赴，陪同瑞威日益壮大。峰顶之上，团结至上。
你问我是谁？
一个拼命改变命运，
虚心向强者学习，
来提升和充实自己，让自己的这一秒比前一秒更加出色。
你问我为何愿意放下一切？ 不负这一生，想再次闯荡一番。
你问我怎样熬过来，不要轻易放弃。
你问我是否愿意付出一切，一直都是如此。
无条件付出，所以拥有，重新定义自己的价值。他以虚怀若谷的胸襟，为自己积累竞争的资本，无怨无悔地燃烧自己，照亮他人。
我就是陈丽娜。
坐而言不如起而行，积极行动是他身上的标识，敢于承担风险，实现突破，善用本身资源，给予团队无上限支持。
我就是 Big Tan。
经历一次挫折，就会有更高一层的觉悟，迈向成功道路也更进一步。正向的态度决定他的人生高度，点亮他人的心，不断实现自我超越。
我就是Dan Kim Lee。
他的一个细微指导，让人终生受益；他的一个小小提点，助人成功飞跃。在他的引导下，大家各展所长。清晰思维和准确到位的言谈，验证了他有过人的非凡实力。无私奉献的精神，让生命更美丽。
我就是单叶丽。
不让旁人决定我是谁，我要为自己决定成为谁。
你与我们相伴的时光，永远有说不完的故事。别出心裁的感恩回馈，贯彻飞马专属的尊荣体验。卸下身份，载歌载舞，精心准备，认真排练，从陌生到驾驭自如。熟悉的旋律，用音乐连结所有人的情感。纵情绽放，尽兴而为，义无反顾，全力以赴。台上1分钟，台下10年功，将不可能变成可能。勤学苦练，用心呈现，精心筹办，展现成果。一段段满溢情感的旋律，交织出独特深邃的记忆。用最原始的心意，感动陪伴我们一路走过风风雨雨的你。当我们同在一起。
Happy birthday, Riwei!
Happy birthday, Riwei! The best has yet to come. 祝Riwei生日快乐！祝Riwei国际继续茁壮成长！祝Riwei国际13周年生日快乐！第3排比第3高。Riwei国际13周年おめでとうございます。Selamat ulang tahun Riwei Tercinta.
So why do I want to share this with everybody? Okay, I think everybody actually can search these videos on YouTube. All right. So, but if you just watch, maybe you don't understand the whole thing. So, Railway International. This was this video was made when you was 13 years old. So this company was founded in 2008. This company also I can say now is I'm a family lah, or this family. All right. So we can understand that it's just like the game that we play in in WOS. Okay, is who is the leaders, and if you help people and then you are caring enough for people, this is what happened. So the founder, okay, Dr. Lee, you know, have a heart of gold. So when he founded this particular company back then in 2008, it's just a very small office, very small. Yeah, one room. I think only one room office, 3 person. Then start to expand until today into international, group. See, we move into Japan, all this. So you can see it's a focus, and then we have a system, and the one that I just show you is our Railway International ranking explained. Until now, they still do not encourage on going through this business on internet platform, but there are people who are doing it. Not many really success now, because people are why they don't want to promote, or railway don't want to promote this doing internet, because it's very hard to control people. But why today I want to explore, because it depends on the person, the leaders, the one. For example, R5 is a company, and then we are R4. It depends on every R4 to help. You see, like we have member right below us. Not everyone reply, but yet we can see that those who put in the effort, their villa will grow, their strength will be there. They, no matter what, they will be there for it. So we know that even though that we have 84, or when we max up 100 members in the alliance, but those who really committed, just 10 to 14 of us, good enough for a war. Same thing here in railway. We know that we got many people who come, many people who we interacted. We have a good product, so we must also have a good system. And why 17 years? And people, once they join, they're always there, because it's a learning process. You will never come across a second company like railway, which Chinese say one 无私. That means without reserve. Our leaders, without reserve, even you are not in their team, without reserve, they will share their knowledge. They are in the battlefield for 17 years. They are willing to share with you how to handle rejection, how to portray, because they are really there. They start their journey like me, or let's say if today you want to join us, like you, also from zero. Then follow the system, all the glory. So they provide a very good educational platform. End of the day, not only we gain health, we also gain wealth. Plus, we have a place that everyone recognizes us. And when you are in Railway International, like what you see down there, people will know you. You become a iconic person in the railway industry, in the lifestyle industries, all right, in the direct sales industries. Yes, and then if you have friends in direct sales, those who are genuine, when they heard about railway international, I'm a Chinese, not my English. They will have different voices, because they cannot get involved or they cannot agree with the culture, things like this. But look at this setup. Every time when we have this type of recognition nights or recognition days, we really can't find any place that can accommodate all of us. It will be indoor stadium level, like you watch a football field. That kind of, imagine if you join us or you join Railway International, and then you progress through the recognition system. Imagine you stand in front of a stadium. I think your family will be proud. This is also one way why, I want to get involved, because I want my family to be proud of me, and then I want to be able to afford things, okay, for my family, and I'm in my journey. I don't want to compare result lah, because everyone will have different results. But is it achievable? Yes. Can it be done? Yes. Because you see, so many people already there. As long as I follow, I will be there. 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. Like for me now, I'm 47. So by the time I'm 57, if I continue the journey, I follow what my team or my leaders, whoever they got me, and I follow through, will I be there? I'm not talking about earning millions of dollars. How about $500,000? Good enough. But I'll know I'll earn more if I pursue the course. And these people that are there, they really earn more than 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, even $500,000. Those who wearing white that you see in the video, they are earning more than $1 million already. So that is why I want to share this, is how can I open this opportunity to friends like you that is not in Singapore. At other places I can travel. I'm not saying I cannot travel to US. I can. Alright. Like I've been traveling to Malaysia, Philippines, because my wife Filipinos. We also have Railway International in Philippines and Taiwan and all these places. Easy access now to come back. I hope one day I can travel to US. So there's one point I think maybe through Discord if I can start a team there in US, who knows? Wow, everything paid by company. Who knows, you can come to Singapore free. Everything paid by companies. So this is a special business opportunity for DEU family and State 1125. I'm just showing you that if you want to have additional income, you want both health and wealth, all right, kind of talk to me or discuss it, because we have a Discord channel there. Okay, then we see how we can do it. I believe me and my team, even out from my own pocket if I have to pay for the product or things like this, I will go. If you are interested to join. 5 years, earn $500,000, okay or not? Right. So it's already coming to 2 hours. I think I want to stop here. Basically, because it's impromptu, so there's no script. There's impromptu, there's no script. So beginning, I'll share with you why we are doing stem cell therapy, and then why this product have a very big market. All right. You may ask me in the beginning, is it very difficult to do? I say it's very easy. You just need to, let's say we are doing this online. Basically, I will be holding seminars using online video chat. I'll try to find one online video chat. So we'll hold, I will discuss with my team how we want to organize this video chat. Then you all can invite friends, you all can invite maybe you use Discord. Discord got voice, right? Got voice, all this, and then also got video, so maybe you can share screen, things like this. So I can do presentation, I can share things, and then my dream is to actually to first of all help people that in their old age. There's three things that I want to achieve. Like if we can work it out, is that for long life, to help people or families everywhere to reduce the cost of medicine. We know when we get old and then we have problems with our bodies, a lot of money will go to the hospitals, health supplement, all this. Yeah, even we will become old. Face it, we will become old one day, and then all this costs money. And then by the time that we can't work already, so let's say our income we cannot afford our lifestyles, okay, and then you talk about those medical bills, then this burden will be put off, will actually on our children. So we also have family before. We also have family. We raise children. We raise them. So we know what are the costs involved. Now, if we are feeling stressed, what about 10 years later, 20 years later, when the cost of living? So we have to make sure that our income also increases. It's not only for us, it's actually for our families. So it's the kind of thing that why I want to do this, because on top of a job, okay, I can do something with my opportunities, and then one day it bear fruits. That I can be able to afford the life in futures. Okay, I can afford things for my kids, for my children. Like for example, my son, this whole month, from the 1st of May to 24th of May, in hospitals. The hospital bill all these things, food, transport, all these things. Imagine I can't commit to my normal bistro commitment and other things. My time is from home, and then afternoon probably manage a while. Then in the evening time I'm in hospitals. Okay, staying with my son. Then after morning come back, and I send my daughter to school. And then my wife. So imagine that this type of lifestyles. If I am a worker, all these things I won't be able to have the benefits. I may have to take leave or off from my work to take care of my son who need me. Sometimes if our work commitment are long hours. Yeah, like in Singapore, we have families that work long hours outside. They have no time for their children, so they get maids to take care of their kids. So since it's our children, I want to spend more time with them in their young time, to help them, to teach them the value of life, to guide them. So in order for me to have this time, if I can work now, and then I'm able to build a system, helping myself, helping others, then everyone able to, it's actually, is it a dream? No, because in real world international, there's so many people already have that kind of freedom. They travel. Most of the time, when I meet my mentor, it's always in his bungalow. I work with it. I always go there. You don't wake up very early. Every day only 3-4 hours only. Then after that, you go only to the office. Sometimes fly. You fly to give talks, to give seminars. The kind of lifestyles. And then every month, million of dollars come in. You don't need every day, 3-4 hours, go there office, or sometimes 7 o'clock. So sometimes I go to 7 o'clock, seminar, you go there. Not every day, once a while only. A million of dollars. I think everybody wish. But it takes about 8 years to achieve that. So for me, maybe 8 to 10 years practically. Problem is, it's not how many years. It is that if I do it, is it practical? Is it visible? People already done it. People already show me it can do. I just follow. Is it easy? So in the beginning, you don't need to sell anything. In the beginning, you don't have to do anything. You first of all you see, do you believe or not? Do you want to do it? Do you want to have that kind of lifestyle? Do you want to have both wealth and health? You have to ask yourself. Then if okay, very simple. You just need to say, just need to share. That's how I start, very easy. I just share with my friend. My friend from Singapore, let's say for now, my friend from Singapore share with me something new. They have a little video chat later. You free or not? They come and listen together. Something good. That's all you need to do. You don't need to decide. You don't need to decide for your friends or whatsoever whether they want or don't want. Don't think about join or don't join. You yourself get familiar first if you're interested. You yourself get familiar first. It takes a while. Get familiar first, and then you just give a friend. So I think if I want to do this with Discord, then I will do video chat like this lah. This is pre-recorded lah. I'll do video pre-recorded, but live will be like this. So what you see now will be what I'll be sharing also, but maybe different lah, because everyone got different question. So you can ask question, then I can share. I don't know whether it will work or not. So maybe you are more expert, or those we may have social media expert out there, or we have people that do sales also. So you can share. Maybe we even have IT expert or even a business people. You can share your point of view. We learn from each other. Doesn't mean I'm in this health trade. I also want to learn from you. It's a learning process. I want to empty my cup. Yeah. So hey, I know maybe who knows, we can have business exchange. Hey, if I know that you are in US, who knows internet? I make friends US. Hey, I come to know your business. Who knows? I can share with you also. It's always two ways. One hand cannot make noise. Okay. So okay, this clip already 2 hours. I want to keep track. Even you all see 2 hours, you also want to sleep. Okay, so consider about it. Let me know if you are interested. Okay, let me help you. Okay, so you can help me. I need your help. I need your help. I need your help to allow me to change your life. You also help me to change my life. So we all can earn money together. And next time we can go to a new server. Straight away, partner 30 already. Okay, thanks a lot. Thank you so much for giving me a chance. All right, let me help you earn money. And then if we are still together, okay, we conquer one server. We go in, straight away we can become a new alliance already. So thank you so much. I'm Rex. I'm DEU Rex from DEU Families, State 1125. This is a special piece of opportunities that I want to share because it's real. It works for me. It works for all the railway people, and I know it works for you. So I want to hear from you soon. See you.